back to TCTV. I'm Jenna Moore.
And I'm Danielle Dwyer. First story, Julian Assange's lawyer was arranging to deliver the WikiLeaks founder to British police for questioning in a sex crimes investigation of the man who has angered Washington by spilling thousands of government secrets on the internet. Lawyer Mark Stevens told reporters in London that the Metropolitan Police had called him to say they had received an arrest warrant from Sweden for Assange. Assange has been staying at an undisclosed location in Britain.
One small island in the Pacific is shrinking and may someday soon vanish due to the rising ocean levels. The Marshall Islands have about 60,000 people living there, and the important question is, what will these people do? What will happen to these people? How will they live, and how will they make money? Another debate that came up is determining whether or not the Marshall Islands would still be a nation with the UN seat.
Obama and the GOP have finally reached a deal that will extend tax cuts. Both the White House and Republican leaders met Monday and came to the decision. The agreement will deal with expiring income tax cuts for 2 years, extend unemployment benefits, and cut millions of workers' pay and Social Security payroll taxes. This deal will extend the tax cuts for 13 more months instead of ending at the end of the year like planned.
After a couple of dustings of the white stuff this far, western Pennsylvania is set for the first substantial snowfall of the year, as the warmer water of Lake Erie is cooled by some Canadian air, creating the chance for snow. About a foot in some parts by Wednesday, according to the National Weather Service meteorologist Brad Reback.
A new elementary school is set to be built in Austintown, Ohio soon. The Austintown Elementary School will be for grades 3 through 5. Voters recently passed a $2.9 million bond for the project, which will start construction next year and is planned to open in 2013.
Mel Gibson has had to endure questions about his stability following a string of controversies. Now he is preparing to relaunch his career by playing a man who befriends a hand puppet beaver after suffering a breakdown. The trailer for Gibson's new film, The Beaver, received its premiere on U.S. television this weekend. Amid doubts that it would be the ideal role to kickstart the actor's rehabilitation, Gibson plays Walter Black, a lonely man who is depressed after being abandoned by his family. He begins communicating through the puppet, which gives a personality and a British accent. The film was directed by Jodie Foster, who co-stars as Gibson's wife, Meredith. It is rumored to be surprisingly good, despite its inauspicious premise.
A new Middletown woman must pay back money she stole from a local car dealer and still could face a prison term. Deborah Chance pleaded guilty to a reduced theft charge in Mahoning County Court on Monday morning. She was accused of embezzling funds from the Boardman Honda store where she was employed. Authorities will determine how much she must pay to the business. So Jenna, what do you have planned for over winter break?
I'm just planning on spending time with friends and family and enjoying some much needed break time.
Awesome, me too. Well, we actually have some TCTV reporters who caught up with students to see what they had planned over the holidays.
Hi, I'm here for interview one of the students here at Deer College. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, my name's Becca. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her about her winter vacation. So, when is your final exam, please?
Well, I only have finals on Wednesday, but I have to stay till Saturday because my sister has finals.
Got it. So, when will you leave here?
Saturday. Yeah.
So, what are you going to do during the winter vacation?
Well, I'm going with Dr. Nelson's mission group to Mexico, where we are working at an orphanage and also putting up drywall at this dump in Tijuana.
That sounds great. So, during whole winter vacation or just
after New Year's for a week.
Then after 1 week, then what are you going to do during the week?
Just spend time with my family.
That sounds great. So when will you come back here?
On the 9th, I think. Yes, January 9th.
So I hope your vacation doing well and Take care for your trip.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, this is Kay. Welcome to TCTV. I'm here with
Justin.
Ian, and I'm going to ask him about his holiday plan. So, what's your plan for your holiday?
I'm gonna hang out with relatives and friends, and probably that's it.
So, do you have any plan to go somewhere to have fun?
Probably my friend's house down the shore in Jersey.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Hi, this is Tony Rizzo with TCTV here with Cody Sergi, and we're going to ask him some questions about what he's doing over the Christmas break.
That's a good question.
What are you doing over Christmas break?
Cut that out. I'm going back to sunny Florida. That's my home, St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. To the nice sunshine and the beach. I'm looking forward to getting some sun, getting my tan back. I'm looking forward to that. Away from the snow because it's been snowing for a week now. I'm already sick of it. So.
Are you going to go do any job searching while you're back home for a little bit, or are you just going to sit on the couch and let it rain?
Both. I'm more so sitting on the couch. Girlfriend's coming down with me. Well, she's gonna be coming down after Christmas. But, I guess until then, just sitting around. Like I said, catching some riz. Job searching. I know some people. That philosophy. It's not what you know, it's who you know. But I know as far as the job goes, I'm doing pretty good right now. So, I've got things lined up, but it's not a priority. As I said, relaxing, just catching up on sleep and my son. That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, well, thank you, Cody.
Hey.
And on behalf of TCTV and Tony Rozak, we're signing out.
Weekend, the people of Western Pennsylvania came through again to help at Teal College Fraternity. They raised more than $17,000 for this weekend for the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. There were many people who came out to support the fundraiser, and it was a great success. The money was raised by Phi Theta Phi and is much needed in the eyes of many at the Children's Hospital. Now let's go over to sports with Nina. Defensive lineman Albert Haydensworth was suspended without pay by the Washington Redskins on Tuesday for the last 4 games of the regular season, capping a saga that began last offseason. The move, which the Redskins announced was made because of conduct detrimental to the club, comes after a long, difficult back and forth between Haydensworth, a 2-time All-Pro with a $100 million contract, and first-year Washington head coach Mike Shanahan, who won 2 Super Bowls with the Denver Broncos. The New York Yankees have finalized the $51 million 3-year contract with Captain Derek Jeter. The Yankees scheduled a news conference for Tuesday at their spring training complex to announce the deal. The shortstop and the club reached a preliminary agreement Saturday on the deal, which also includes an $8 million player option for 2014. Dave Wannstedt is out as Pitt head football coach following a disappointing season in which the Panthers were big favorites to win a weak Big East Conference, only to finish 7-5 and qualify for a minor bowl. Wannstedt re-signed under pressure Tuesday, 3 days after Pitt salvaged its regular season by beating Cincinnati 28-10. The former Chicago Bears and Miami Dolphins coach, highly respected by Pitt's administration, will remain at the school as a special assistant to athletic director Steve Peterson. Pitt apparently chose to change coaches now rather than after the January 8th Compass Bowl in Birmingham, Alabama, because most top candidates would have been hired by then. Also, the National Letter of Intent signing date would be less than a month away. Boise State President Bob Kustra is taking another swing at the Bowl Championship Series, this time condemning the system that determines the national championship and other postseason games for being allowed to operate under a shroud of secrecy. Kustra dashed off an email to fellow university presidents and conference commissioners Tuesday, one day after analysts discovered an error in the final BCS rankings. The glitch caused BCS officials to revise the computer rankings, moving Boise State up 1 spot to number 10 and dropping LSU to number 11. The adjustment didn't have any impact on the Broncos' postseason date in the MAA-CO Bowl in Las Vegas with Utah, but it gave Kustra a vocal and persistent BCS critic,
an opportunity to blast officials from BCS and the NCAA for the system's lack of public accountability. Back to you guys at the desk.
In health news, taking low doses of aspirin can reduce the risk of many kinds of cancer, scientists said on Tuesday. The evidence is strong enough to suggest people 40 years old and older should take it daily as protection. The findings, however, will fuel an already intense debate about the merits of taking aspirin, which increases the risk of bleeding in the stomach. Now let's check in with Sarah and see what Mother Nature has in store for us this week. I am sure I'll need my snow boots, as there's probably more snow to come.
Thank you, Jenna and Danielle. I'm Sarah Sumner, and for this week, we have a Great Lake effect coming throughout the state. And as you can see, we have Meadville completely covered in snow, Youngstown, and then Franklin. So this whole week, we're going to have a lot of snow. For our highs this week, we're going to have 28 in Ashtabula, 26 in Meadville, and 27 in both Youngstown and Franklin. And for our lows, we're going to have 26 in Ashtabula, 23 in Meadville, 24 in Youngstown, and then 21 in Franklin. And then for a 7-day forecast this week, for Thursday, we're going to have a chance of sun with a high of 29, a low of 21. For Friday, it's going to be scattered snowstorms with a high of 33 and a low of 24. And for this weekend, we're going to have a chance of sun again on Saturday with a high of 34, low of 23, and then for Sunday, it's going to be scattered snowstorms again with a high of 30 and a low of 24. So stay bundled up this week and have a great holiday. Back to you at the desk.
In entertainment news, a teen athlete in Virginia was rolled 12 hours too old to play sports his senior year in high school. Adam Sisson turned 19 on July 31st, which is the cutoff date for him to play his senior sports of basketball, football, and baseball. Adam has already missed his football season, but is still fighting in order to play baseball and basketball as a senior in high school.
After many successful seasons on TLC, Little People Big World has cut off the program on Monday. After 6 seasons and with 4 kids, Matt and Amy Roloff are facing major questions about their future together. Even though the couple is small, the departure of their TV show has made for some big-time emotion.
Alicia Keys, Lady Gaga, and other celebrities can sign back online thanks to donations from their fans. Keys announced Monday that her charity, Keep a Child Alive, reached its $1 million fundraising goal in honor of last week's World AIDS Day. Many celebrities signed off digital platforms like Twitter and Facebook last Wednesday and asked fans to donate to their charities, which supports families affected by HIV and AIDS in Africa and India. The celebrities could sign back online when their $1 million goal was met.
And that's all we have for you today.
I'm Jenna Moore.
And I'm Danielle Dwyer. Have a great break.